The art of honoring space, my space. Buenos dias. Welcome to a new morning show. How are you doing, my friend? It is Friday, and we're almost there for Cinco de Mayo. It's actually May 3rd. I was going to say Mayo. It's Tres de Mayo. That's how you say it in Spanish. But a lot of people are celebrating their Cinco de Mayo margaritas today. I know it. We have my mother-in-law who's in assisted living, and they're having a Cinco de Mayo party tonight. Shout out to Excellence. Doing great. You check them out on social media if you are considering assisted living for a loved one. Oh man, that is something. Maybe that's a topic for another week. Definitely need it. Yeah, definitely need it. All right. Are you ready for a dad joke? What kind of music chicka, 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 does a boulder like? A boulder. Anybody, somebody. Rock and roll, of course. Oh, and Leslie and Claudia are quickly looking through their Instagram reels to send me some jokes. And if you have a joke, send me a video just like JC, just like Kristen. Yeah. Dad jokes, welcome to everybody. To moms, aunties, grandpas. All right. So it is the N of embracing serenity. And today is the art of honoring your space. And that can mean 1,000 things. Your space could be your like immediate surrounding, like you, wherever that is. And excuse me if you hear a crying doggy. My dog woke up very grumpy, and you're going to hear a little bit of crying, but that's all good. So it could be your space, it could be your home. Your space could be your home, your space could be your office if you watch this from your office, if that's allowed, but that's okay. A morning show is always allowed. Wherever you are joining. Oh, the bun is falling. No, guys. Okay, anyway. So take it however your space is now, because that's the question. And that's what I love about what I've been learning about serenity for me personally this week, especially on the quote. Let's go to that quote right now. I forget who. But I know I share with you experiencing serenity on a day of my wedding. And how I want to learn how to sit more peacefully, and knowing that it's an ability, meaning that I could learn or relearn to do this. When I was young, I will climb trees and I will be at the park by myself. I was pretty free. But this is the quote that I'm talking about. Boredom is a feeling that everything is a waste of time. Serenity, that nothing is. So anyway, it's right now. That's what I'm personally learning at the moment in this space. And I wanted to do this morning show outside. This is the official last day here. We're gonna clean up. We we wanted to clean up yesterday and we didn't get a chance. So today it's gonna be a lot of cleaning, because that's what you do, people. And Airbnb is on a hotel. You want to honor their space as well. And I'm very grateful for that. And that's what I want to share about today. It's the art of honoring your space. And you can do it in silence. You could, and I know this is, and I wanted to invite somebody for this week. And I just felt that, I believe she's on vacation. She's somewhere in Arizona, I believe. You know who I'm talking about. It's the one and only. When I think about serenity and I think about earth and I think about especially honoring your space, I think about my friend Kim, and who now lives in Florida. Yeah, we're gonna have her on the show. And for those who know white superstars in schools in New York City, you know her. Shout out to Port Richmond High School. And yeah, so Kim, why Kim? How? Maybe now 2, 3 years ago, she helped me to understand that things are not just things, especially your home. And she had an exercise, or she shared a story about asking her backyard where she was going to garden. And if you're like me and you are not used to that kind of like conversation that you have with your backyard, then you're at first you're taking back a little bit like, what, my backyard? What are you talking about? And but I leaned in like, interesting. What does my backyard have to do with anything? And I was like, wow, I'm that detached from my surrounding. And it's a reminder, this is not my home. This is an Airbnb. However, my home that I so wish I was not there because of the mold and everything that's going on. I've been missing my home. Obviously, Poppy and Jimmy are more in tune with this because they were missing their home like from day one. I have been missing it in the last maybe 3, 4 days. And then it has been like specific locations, which is my tree. So Kim, you're so right. But she had us do an exercise. Um, Closing your eyes and asking for permission, asking when we ask for permission of spaces, it may sound weird. It turned out to be just being the most honorable thing that I did when I left my home in Staten Island. And shortly after that, well, not shortly, a year after that, we did help Jimmy's mom sell the house and all that and moved out. But I was very thankful also for that home. It was a departure of saying thank you and praying that the right person or the right family takes over that space that has been special. And I believe that house is living up to that standard because whoever bought that house has not lived there yet. And that house is empty right now. And it could be that it's waiting for the right family because it's set up to for a family with either moms or parents or siblings. It has different spaces and it's a very unique place. But anyway, excuse my scattering thoughts for a second because I am remembering Kim's exercise about closing my eyes, and I was in Staten Island. That's why I'm talking about Staten Island. A few minutes ago, I was talking about that I missed my place here in Orlando. We're in a temp Airbnb. And yeah, and I'm thinking about my tree. I'm thinking about my backyard in Staten Island. And those are places, or these are trees and grounds that I never thought that I will be so deeply rooted in gratitude for them. So I invite you to see, and I know that when I was here in Orlando, I could see my tree. I've shared, if you follow me on Instagram, I've put like 1,000 pictures. There's like pictures of my journal, my tree, listening to music by my tree, candles by the tree. And I honestly felt it spoke to me just a few days ago that everything's going to be okay, that my apartment is being taken care of right now. And even right now, oh no, I got a little emotional. The contractors currently working on my apartment are very careful. I mean, the manager's right there now. I believe we saw the gate that he went through, security gate, like really early, 7 something in the morning, and just that care for my space, I believe, is what um, made it more of my home, and so I'm very grateful for that. So I didn't think I would get there. I didn't, honestly, I did not. I've been talking to Jimmy about how condos are more complicated and all that. However, there's such a yeah, serene feeling to that place for us to have the little pond and the lake and the pier so close to us. And our doggy doesn't like a lot of cars. So um I'm very grateful. The honoring your space, and it may come later. Um, this is why I love saying learning. I'm learning, and yeah, the exercise, closing your eyes, walking through your space, asking for guidance, including your the grass and the tree and whatever you have, and maybe you don't have a backyard, maybe it's a balcony, maybe it's a tiny little terrace, who I don't know. Maybe you don't have a front yard, but you have a tree nearby, a park. I believe Tuesday, right? We went for a ride. We saw a duck, um, just uh, in the tree by a bench, and I gave it space. It's honoring. I was honoring that ducks or birds, whatever it was, space, and that's really cool. And that's all I gotta say today as I share from example. Let me know what honoring your space means to you. I would love to see the what comes up for you in this conversation. I love to have conversations with people. If you want to come to the morning show, I'm always looking forward to having people share about that. And honoring your space is something I'm learning now. And thank you, Kim. I'm going to send you this video. Thank you for helping me to ask my backyard for guidance of where I was gonna grow something, and my mom and I did, and it overgrew way too much, and we left it behind, and that's okay. And it's I laugh because Jimmy was so funny, like mocking us because it was basil. I think we did basil and something else, and it overgrew. Just it was crazy. And there's videos about that. Um, so yeah, I invite us to ask for guidance, and if it's not guidance, to give gratitude for the space where you live right now. And like I said, this is a temporary home, and walking through it. Yesterday when I walked you through my morning reflection is in a way thanking all the spaces for it. Oh, my husband looks really nice. He's dressed up today. Sorry, I got distracted. And I know Poppy is heading out, and we're heading out. So, and the time is up, guys. I would love to know, how do you honor your space? Is it by asking? Is it with gratitude? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for those who have joined the live. And yeah, this is the lesson, and this is my new favorite quote: boredom is the feeling that everything is a waste of time, serenity that nothing is. And this to me helps me live in the present, helps me live in the now. And if you believe, again, this is always my freebie to you guys. It's a free audio training that you could, it's always there in the video description to get more time and energy. And what it is what Kim did for me, just a series of questions for you to reflect. And mine are with the piece of paper, with the pen and paper. And there's opportunities for one-on-one, because I believe 15 minutes matter. Thank you for joining, my friend, for those who are here. And we are heading out. I'm going to finish my coffee. I know it says all you need is coffee. Oh, but it's love. Yeah. Bye, everybody. This evening, when I heard music echo through the night.